Welcome to Joe Biden's favorite podcast. Everybody's Got a Price. I am your host, Jeffy Dye, and this is my fearless co-host.
Yeah, Josh Nelson's my name. Yeah.
What a week, buddy.
What a week, buddy. Well, it's been a week or 2 weeks or whatever since we've seen each other? Who knows?
1 week.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember, dude.
Unreal. You went to spring training, got to hang out with my boy.
Oh, yeah, dude. So that was fun. I did Cleveland, which is one of the dopest clubs ever. You know,
You and Zoltan.
me and Zoltan. By the way, Zoltan's fans a little different than yours.
Yeah, I could guess.
He's got a lot of cat fanatics and really loyal, good fans, but just a little different than yours.
Yeah.
He could, but it was fun. Cleveland's awesome.
If you're into cat ladies.
If you're into cat ladies, yeah. So,
Why is that?
I don't know. Well, no, because he did a couple videos that went viral with the cat community, and then they just show up.
I didn't know there was a cat community.
There's a very big cat community. Like, all these people show up to his shows in, like, cat shirts, and, like, one girl was dressed as a cat, but I found out she did that as a joke.
Okay.
Like, so
I was going to say that.
It was kind of funny. But yeah, no, Cleveland, and then Cleveland was dope. It was just a beautiful city. And then just the club, hilarities is
Sam and Scott, shout
the
out to
best.
you guys. If you listen to this, we love you, boys.
What did you do? You did
I
Vegas?
love Zoltan. Yeah, I was in Vegas.
How was
with
that?
Audrey Stewart, Pat Quinn, and Brant Tobler.
How'd they do?
They did great.
Did they?
Yeah,
Because I know that room sometimes you said you could be a little tough or nervous or.
It's just corporate.
Yeah.
right? And that's anything that isn't a comedy club is different than a comedy club.
Yeah.
And so when we're used to comedy clubs, but everyone did great. It was very fun. We had a nice dinner over at.
I love Pat and Audrey.
Yeah, they're fun.
Brant, whatever. But I love the rest of them.
Brant did the best out of everybody.
Of course. Did he do guacamole, dude?
No.
Nice. Thank God.
He has a joke about a Mexican guy being a goalie on a soccer,
Super racist.
wearing all green. It's not racist.
I like to say he's racist. I like to say Brant Tobler is racist.
He isn't. That's our friend you're talking about.
I know, but it's fun.
It's a hell of an
I'm
allegation.
gaslighting him, dude. Right?
No.
Okay. Okay, well then, the rest of me, so Vegas was fine for you.
Unbelievable.
And then what? You did like Gutfeld? You did all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I went to New York after Vegas, which was New York is great, man. The Comedy Cellar, it's crazy how spoiled New Yorkers are with comedy. Like just on a Tuesday, you get Andrew Schultz, me,
crazy.
TJ Miller, Sam J, like all on the same lineup.
Just a regular lineup.
And they're just crushing.
Yeah.
TJ did like an impromptu like song for an audience member. Like it was like he'd roll his eyes if he heard me say this because like it sounds like I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. It was like a theater like performance, like a Broadway like performance.
He crushed?
Yeah, it was insane.
Did you have to follow that?
Yeah, I followed him.
Oh, yeah, that's
But like
always
he
fun.
improv'd like a whole song, and I'm sure he would say like, "Oh, that was nothing," but it wasn't nothing to the audience. Like
Yeah.
it was amazing. Like
Yeah,
coming
that's
up with
great.
that shit off the top of his head. I literally went up there. I was like, "I'm just gonna do jokes. You know,
Yeah.
you guys got a guy sing for you."
Do they have any regular people on the lineup? Like regular comics?
No, it's the Cellar. Like it's
So
the
everyone's
best of
just
the best.
like hit banger after banger?
Yeah, I mean the only people that might be a little
Like no Georges on the lineup or anything?
He said banger after banger, so why wouldn't I?
yeah.
You're the best, dude. The Croatian nightmare.
No, like the least experienced comics would the Croatian door frame.
Oh, sorry,
Come on,
dude.
Josh.
But it's like anybody that would be like not that experienced at the Cellar is still been doing it for a long time
Yeah.
and is like just newly passed. So they might have some nerves about being on the Cellar
That's
stage.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What a lineup. That's dope.
Literally no one's bad.
And then
And I showed up and I was like, who's this motherfucker, man? I've never seen him at the Cellar before because I've been past since like 2008. You know, I'm a little protective of it. And I'm like, who's this fucking guy? You know, he's sitting at the table. I never heard of this guy. And he's probably thinking that about me. Like, who's this guy?
Because you're not there ever.
I'm not there that
Yeah.
often. So then I watched his set because I went on right after him. He crushed. He was
Crushed, yeah.
so good
You're
and
like, oh,
so
that's why he's
funny. And I was
here.
like, oh, yeah. And he had just done the Tonight Show like a few weeks prior. And I was like, this guy's amazing. Like, I was like up there judging him for no reason at all.
Now, is the Cellar one room?
No, there's a bunch.
How many rooms are there?
Well, it used to just be one room. And then after like lockdown, or maybe it was before lockdown, they bought like the building across the way. So like it's all on the same block.
Oh, so that little coffee shop area where the table is, and then
Yeah.
that's one of the rooms, and then they have other rooms close?
That's the like waiting area like for the show in the original room. So you'll go down the stairs and you'll see the stage down there. That's the first one. And then the rest of them are in a building that's just around the corner, and that's Village Underground, the bar, and the lounge.
Okay.
Yeah, those are all great.
And then you can do like 3 sets a night.
More than 3, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That's insane.
I mean, she'll just throw me like 3 sets a night. But like if I was there and I was like, hey, I'm like I'm in town, whatever, all the time, she can get you like six sets a night, sometimes more.
So you could do like 20 sets in a week.
Easy.
God, that's why everybody gets so much better. You get so much stage time.
Yeah, and
That's
you just
dope.
turn and burn. A lot of short sets though. That's the part that I'm not crazy about.
Yeah, no, you don't. You
I like a
don't
long
that.
set.
How short?
15, 20?
Jeff's like, I'm not getting off.
Yeah, it's too hard to figure out what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I also, like, I have these little comedy philosophies in my brain, but it's like, once you've got them and they know your humor, then you can really work on stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I like this guy, I trust this guy. If you just go up there and try to just they go,
Yeah.
it's hard. Like, you want them to fall in love with you, and then you do your stuff. So it's like, feels safe.
Yeah, and they're falling in love with you at like minute 12, and you're like, all right, now I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
good night. You know, and I was like, well, now I didn't work on anything new. I just did the stuff that I knew would do well.
That's cool. Side note, I did something fun. I went to spring training with my nephews for my birthday. That was a lot of fun.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Oh, thank you, dude. I don't know if you knew it was my birthday.
I
or
did
not.
DM you.
Oh yeah, you did. Thank you very much. I got a lot of like DMs and stuff from a lot of friends. There's only a couple that missed it. This guy.
What?
Come on.
I know, dude. Isn't that terrible? He just was like, whatever.
Anyone in the world who's ever gotten a happy birthday message from me was because I like saw it on Instagram or something. I was like, oh, happy birthday. You know, I don't care about birthdays. I don't expect anyone to remember my birthday.
I sent him 3 messages on his birthday and a cameo, but it's fine, dude. I'm fine.
The cameo was very sarcastic.
No, it wasn't. That was a real cameo that somebody paid
The
for.
cameo was like, yo, Jeff, I heard you're doing comedy now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, your friends they said I'm your favorite comedian.
Yeah. I mean, it was a real cameo.
Was it?
Yeah, it's cool. But that's
It
not
didn't even
important.
come from Cameo.
Yeah, it did, dude.
No,
it said
didn't.
cameo on
No,
the thing.
you put it on the
No,
thing.
you're telling me I Photoshop a cameo for you?
I don't
That's
know what you
insane,
did.
dude. You sound like a crazy person right now.
No, I was flattered, and the cameo was very funny. But it's like, you know,
No, I get it, dude. Birthdays aren't your thing, dude.
I'm not a birthday boy.
Unless, you're Willie Simon.
I talk to you 5-6 times a week. You know?
But side note, no, I had a great birthday. I went to spring training and watched my nephews who are 6 and 4 lose their mind over talking to these Major League Baseball players.
It is cool. And what a magic thing you've created.
Right when we walked in, they got handed baseballs, and it's just like their whole day was made. And then they got signatures, and Joe Musgrove signed a ball or signed their ball.
Love the Muskie.
And I mean, I told him, you said, what's up? He said, I love that dude. So that was cool.
Here's the thing I'm starting to think about. We could talk about it on here. I said there's this video of this guy. He's a Padres fan. And there's a bunch of like Dodgers fans, and they're trying to get the autograph of some baseball player. And this guy is just literally leaning over the fans of these young guys trying to get his ball signed. And like he's being so aggressive trying to get the ball to the baseball player that his arm is like in a kid's face. So the kid's like just like pushes his arm, and the guy's like, don't push back. Like they get into like this squabble.
Yeah.
And it's this old guy who's in his 40s or 50s being super aggressive to get an autograph over all these young kids.
I got problems with
Then
that.
there's another video of a dad trying to catch a ball that's being thrown from the outfielder after like one of the innings, and there's all these little kids with their mitts, and the dad is like towering over them trying to get it, and a boy who's probably like 12 or 13 is like, fuck this guy, so he's like boxing him out just so that the ball will land in the other kid's mitts. And if you read the comments, they're like, you don't know this guy's story.
Oh, God.
Maybe he's just trying to get a ball for his daughters, because the guy is with these 2 like little 5-year-old little girls. And they're like, maybe he wants to give the ball to his daughters.
No.
And that's the only reason that he's being so competitive with these young boys for a baseball. Here's my stance on this. Knock it off.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The players are going to stop throwing balls. They're gonna do this thing where it's gonna become like, forget it.
Yeah. Plus, most of the time they're just doing it so they can get an autograph to sell it anyway. They're not doing it for good purposes.
It just makes no sense. They've already got nets covering the whole goddamn stands for insurance purposes. if you keep acting like this for these baseballs, like they're just gonna say, all right, no more baseballs for fans. Like it's not a thing. When you go to the NBA game and a ball comes out to you, you don't get to keep it.
No, yeah, that's
What,
it's
in
for
the
kids.
NFL, you don't get to keep the ball unless a player hands it to you.
Yeah.
If it just happens to go out there, if they kick a field goal and it misses the net, like you don't get to keep that ball. But like baseball is the only sport where like you can come back with something that was used in the game, and we're getting carried away.
Yeah.
People are losing their minds, like jumping over seats and hurting people trying to get balls.
Yeah,
They're going to get rid of all of it.
It's ridiculous. It's too much. It's like it's for the kids. Let the kids get the balls. Stay out of it for an adult. It's stupid. I agree.
Yeah, it's very dumb.
I agree. But it's fun, man. Spring training is a lot of fun. It's you're so in it.
This is the first year I haven't gone.
Oh, you're so like in it. You're standing like 10 feet away from the best, taking batting practice and just crushing balls. It was cool. It was a fun experience.
When I was a kid, autographs were the only like you'd go to the Mariners game, right? And you try to get autographs. You'd never get Griffey. You'd never get Edgar. You'd never get A-Rod. You never got any of those guys. You'd go to the game. You get like Archimedes Pozo would sign a baseball. Lee Guterman would be out there signing autographs. You might get Joey Cora.
Yeah.
You know, a guy that starts. But like you'd see these videos of spring training where like Edgar's just signing. I'm like, Edgar Martinez was signing. And so spring training is the best fan experience.
Yep. I got mine signed by Tony Gwynn when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's
I'll never
huge.
forget
But
it.
that's spring, right? That was at spring?
Spring training,
Of
yeah.
course, yeah, because he's not going to, every Padres game, he's not going to go out there
it's too
and
many
sign.
games. It's too much of it's too much work.
Tony Gwynn's autograph, too, little side note, little autograph expedition from the conversation. He wrote, his signature looked like Joni Gwynn.
On purpose?
No, look, Google it.
No, I remember.
Tony Gwynn autograph.
It
Looks
did.
like,
It was like a J.
it looks like a Joni Gwynn.
Oh, because he did the big T loop.
Yeah,
the
but
big
why? Why are you
cursive
putting
T.
a loop in that, bro?
I don't know, man. He wanted it to be different.
Check out this. This is the auto. Got to put
Joni-
this so the fans can see it, Joji.
Joni
Don't
Gwynn.
forget.
We'll see if this goes up on the
Dude,
thing.
it's gonna go up. I'm
Sometimes
recording.
it's like it's supposed to go
Joni
up.
Gwynn.
God, I love Joni Gwynn. What a baller.
I mean, isn't that crazy? Like, why would he? Hey, when Tony made the Hall of Fame, was he alive? Was he alive in 07?
Yes, he was. There's an awesome video of him getting the phone call and breaking down crying. It was awesome.
Yeah, because that is a key thing. I wish players would be able to realize they were in.
Totally.
I don't want Pete Rose to die and then get in. I want Pete Rose to be able to see it and get the
He
call.
ain't getting in, unfortunately, which is bullshit, but whatever. I don't know. All right.
Anyways,
Yes.
love you guys.
Yes.
Thanks for watching the podcast.
Yeah.
Rate, review, subscribe. We're very excited to bring you our guest today, so we're going to jump right
Also, a
into
couple
it.
things. Guys, send us some what's your price questions for guests. Like, we'll read them off. If you donate money, we'll shout out your name. We'll give you shout outs. We'll do all this fun stuff. So help us out, man. Interact. Appreciate you guys.
We can
Do you
record
want a
this.
girl
I
that's
don't
into
care.
that?
We
What's
can
up?
record
Do you want a girl that's into that, though?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
A girl that's down for anything, yeah. That's proof she's down for anything.
Yeah, she's
Everyone
down.
thinks, oh, she eats ass. She's down for everything. No, watch me a fucking few Hitler docs with me before we. Like, that's a chick that's down for anything. She's like, I don't know, who's this Hitler guy? You know? That's one thing I'm nervous about. It's like, if you want to cancel me, just look at my Netflix for you suggestions. It's like, it's so random because I love history and I'm somewhat of an intelligent guy, but I also love like pro wrestling and fucking Mad Max and like.
But you also have like a lot of Hitler docs watched.
Well, yeah, the doc will be like the life
That's
of
way too many.
the
dude.
life of young Hitler, and then the next one's like Bret Hart's boots, and like those are all the. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to be careful, man. on
No,
that
that's
one.
what they don't tell you about Jews. There's a lot of things about Jews no one talks about. We love a Hitler doc.
Really?
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? Like, Jews are obsessed with Hitler.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they watch everything. They read everything about him. He's frightening.
Huh.
What, are you afraid to talk about it now?
I don't know what
Fuck,
to
you
say.
just clammed
what,
up.
no, what do you
It's a
say?
podcast, you
What do you
jackass.
say to that, dude? I was like, all
You
right.
say I didn't know that.
I
or,
didn't
wow,
know that.
I agree.
If you don't talk about it, you forget about it.
That's right.
So,
Oh, dude.
Wow, that
Good
was
call.
deep.
Yeah.
But
Everyone's fine with Napoleon. Napoleon killed more people than Hitler.
I don't think everybody's fine with Napoleon.
Look at the stats. No, but I'm saying like it doesn't make anyone uncomfortable when you bring up Napoleon.
Also, I just don't know anything about Napoleon except for he was short. That's literally all I know.
He wasn't even really short.
Did you guys see the Napoleon movie?
Yeah, it was sucked.
Well, my favorite part is the way he fucks. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, he fucks very weird.
Yeah, wouldn't that suck if you were
Also,
like...
why did they make the beginning of the movie just like how much of a whore his wife was?
That's
I was like, this is like a hit piece on Napoleon's wife.
Ridley's pissed, dude.
Yeah.
probably what made him so
Napoleon
angry.
killed thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, and we're just going, that whore. Can you believe? Like, whoever made that movie really has been inspired by my comedy.
Is that what made him so angry?
Well, no, he was just already an angry little shit. But like the idea that like, why is that focus even around his hot wife?
Wait, so do they talk about how he fucks in it?
No, they just show
They
it.
just show it. Yeah.
That was Joaquin Phoenix's impression of Napoleon.
Oh, that's so mean. Like
It's so mean.
He's already known for all this bad shit, and you just add one more thing that you don't really know if it's true.
Yeah.
That's the real part that no one talks about is how they're smearing Napoleon's name.
dude. Well, can you imagine?
come on,
Because that's
dude.
so unfair.
You work so
There's
hard.
already these bad things about him.
Yeah, dude.
You work so hard to be a great general, and then
Yeah.
your whole Wikipedia page is like,
Yeah.
this guy fucks weird.
Yeah,
One of
dude.
the youngest gunners in the French infantry, and then they show him fucking like an old man.
I mean, he did bad things, but you don't have to ruin him for everything.
Right,
That's
yeah,
all I'm
that's
saying.
true.
You know?
Just say he had a hog at least.
I bet if there's some sort of weird time machine and he could come back and watch his own movie, what he'd be, he would just be like, well, you know, at least they didn't make me gay.
Well, he's
You know what I mean?
he's got to wait in 10 more years. That's what
that's a sequel.
Like, yeah, because you know, like they're always calling Lincoln gay, and I bet Lincoln's pissed. Like, what the fuck, dude? Everyone, I didn't think that in the future they'd be calling me gay. This is crazy, dude. I fucking worked really hard to sign that to make sure that there was no employees working for free because they're race. Now they're calling me gay. I don't deserve this.
I think he was, though.
That's so unfair.
That's what you're going with, dude.
We have to defend this.
I don't know the guy's name, but he had a lover.
I don't think he did,
Dude, he was boning, dude.
Honest Abe is gay? Is that what you're saying here?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, you're sticking to it. I
Oh,
love
hell
it.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Well, that's what-
closeted Abe.
That's what Hollywood does. Hollywood's got to make everything diverse,
yeah.
and they got to change the story. So in 10 years, everybody's going to be gay.
It is wild. Actually, it was funny. It reminds me of something I saw yesterday. I'm driving back from, doesn't matter, and the bumper sticker on the car in front of me, my gay child has perfect attendance at junior high in Los Angeles.
Interesting.
That's a lot.
It's definitely a gay thing for a kid to do, you know.
Well, it don't make no sense. Why are we bringing his gayness into this?
Yeah, just
And the name Junior High?
That's the name of the school, junior high.
That's not very original.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you go to junior high, dude.
Yeah, Junior High, Junior High.
That's pretty
Because also, like, now we're sexualizing a kid in a way.
And he's in
Right.
junior high.
We're like, you know, he's in junior high, he's sucking a ton of dick, and he shows up every day. You're like, why do we need to bring
Yeah,
his
that's
sexuality into it?
That's,
What if the kid's like, dude, I'm not even
gay.
I know, like, what do you...
he's like, I kissed one dude. I was experimenting.
Yeah, he's like...
I just think it's strange.
Yeah, it's
parents
weird.
are like...
I'd be like, you know, my son is going to USC. And you'd be like, oh, that's great, dude. Yeah, he's sucking tons of dick, dude.
This guy,
What are you talking about?
this
What?
guy-
What are you, homophobic?
You're like, no, why are you
I
telling me?
didn't think you'd tell me about that.
Oh man, this got weird quick.
No, it's perfect. This is how it's supposed to be. How you doing, brother? We're
Yeah,
excited
I'm
to have
good,
you
dude.
on.
Thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure. Dude, I'm good, man. Just, dude, I did this weird thing. I like, do you guys know Grant Cardone?
Maybe.
He's a
I think
motivational,
so.
like, business guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard of him for sure.
I DM'd him. I was like, I'm trying to get in the Cardone zone. And now I'm getting like,
Strong DM.
yeah, dude, I'm getting in. Yeah, dude.
It is good.
I'm trying to get, and now I'm getting, they're like, are you going to come to the business summit? And like, they're like,
Oh,
hitting me
you're
up.
in it now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, should I go?
That's best case scenario. Worst
Yeah.
case scenario, jump cut 100 years from now.
Yeah.
They're like, we found this DM.
He's trying to
He tried to fuck this motivational guy.
the Cardone
Tried to
zone.
get in the Cardone zone. You just thought you're being funny and
Yeah,
cool.
dude.
And now they're calling you gay, like my boy Lincoln.
I know,
You're
dude.
harassing
Do you know
this
what I mean?
guy.
I know, dude.
Because that
That's-
Cardone
that's-
zone can be real vague.
That's where it starts.
I like
That's
it.
where it
Are you gonna go?
I
I feel like that's something you guys would do.
He's
though.
like, you want to scale up your business? I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
want to make
Looking to
millions.
scale up.
Yeah, dude. Would you guys want?
I never scale down.
If someone asks you if
Not
you
on
want to
purpose.
scale, what do you say?
Gotta scale up, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about scale.
Josh says, please no.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, dude. Fat joke from George. Weird.
Josh has a weird relationship with scales.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Wait,
No?
so what is the summit like? What do you got to go motivate?
I guess he's like, if you want, it's like if you want to like get your business into the millions. If you like, he's like,
Yeah.
if you actually want to profit off business, you gotta
Yeah.
come to Summit. So
Okay.
I don't know. I'm very cult. I can get into cults easily.
You can do that.
Yeah.
I can get duped. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's easy
Yeah.
because they sell like you on everything. Like
I'm
you
very
want to be like
gullible.
this guy. You just got to do this.
I don't think that makes
Yeah.
you gullible. It makes you open.
Yeah. I'm open.
Gullible
But-
sounds bad.
But you do have to have the idea in the back of your mind that it could be a scam.
Right.
That's the difference.
I think that's what me and Joe Rogan have in common most, is that we like if you give us like 2 good reasons for something, I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I need.
Yeah.
I can because like someone will say something and I'm reasonably suspicious. Like I don't think so, and then they go, well, here's why. And then now I go around repeating it. I'm like, here's what's happening.
Dude, I'm that way too.
Yeah, they just take because that's what some people call it conspiracies. I call it evidence.
Yeah.
You've given me reasons to believe the thing.
I'm not. I can't be sold. So I think that's stupid.
No.
No, this is why I would be on your train with Rogan, but like that alpha brain stuff.
What about it?
I bought it and it didn't do anything.
No.
Well, you don't work out or do any of the other things that's part of it.
I was working
No, you
out.
weren't. I've
Can't
never
believe it's
seen
not
you work out.
working.
It's for your
One of my
brain,
best
dude.
friends. I've never seen
It's
you
for
do
you-
anything physical.
First of all, it's for your brain. It's not for
Actually,
your muscles.
one time I
dude.
watched him play beach baseball. What's it called?
Over the line.
Some sort of game where they've eliminated all the running and physical attributes. And this dude just is raking it, by the way.
Yeah.
He's
Crushing it.
hitting dingers. Like, he's got athleticism
Probably the best comedian athlete.
in him. But they took away all the running. They took away everything. He's just got his shirt off. He's getting a tan with his gut, just fucking hitting homers. I was like, yeah, you're like Homer Simpson on the baseball episode. Like,
Yeah.
That's the closest I've ever seen you to working out or doing anything.
I work out every day, dude.
No, you don't.
You're right.
I just don't want you to lie to a friend.
I shouldn't. By the way, we should probably introduce him.
Go ahead.
How you doing, buddy? I'm excited. Chad
Yes.
Chad Kroeger.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Must have been tough growing up with that name, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's actually it's not my real name, but
Well, I knew that. I didn't know if we were playing.
Yeah, I didn't
no,
know
I'm
if-
starting to talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't
'Cause
know if-
I don't know. I feel like
Now you're trying to make me look dumb.
I'm gonna be
I knew
honest.
It wasn't your real name.
no. I know I should play into the joke. My
I'm going to
bad.
be honest. It's the only reason it took this long to introduce you. This whole time I was like, I don't know which name he wants.
Right.
Well, I asked him, him and his buddy to be on my podcast, but I didn't want him to do the characters. So, and then they were like, "No, we got to stay in character." And then I just didn't check back because I was like, I don't know if I could do it.
Well,
Because then I would just be sitting there going, I don't know how to be funny for this. It's just like, because you're playing into someone else's thing, and
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
they're just crushing it,
Yeah.
and I sound like an idiot.
yeah, you just don't know what's going on.
I did Is It Cake with this guy, and the guy was the nicest guy in the green room.
Yeah.
Fucking, we hit it off. I would hang out with that dude every day if he wanted. But then, like, when we got on, the second the camera went on, he's jumped into this, like, German fucking character.
Oh, interesting.
Fucking hated him.
Yeah.
Sat there going, what, I'm just playing along with your shtick now?
What's his name?
Cake?
Cake.
Oh, no, the show's called Is It Cake on Netflix.
Oh.
Was it because he was German?
No, it's because he was doing a character. It's like, do you want to interact? Actually, a good example of it is like in Comedians in Cars with Jerry Seinfeld. Remember when he had Miranda Sings on? And
Yeah.
she stayed in
Oh,
the
I
character.
couldn't watch the episode.
I know.
It was brutal.
And so Jerry just didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, and her character's like making fun of you and like doing like the thing. What's the girl that's basically doing Between Two Ferns now that's very famous?
Oh.
Bobby.
Bobby, what's her last name?
Althoff.
Bobby Altoff is just doing Zach Galifianakis' Between Two Ferns
it's
as
true.
a hot chick. But a lot of people, when they're interacting with her, don't know how to be themselves with it. Because she's just kind of insulting them.
Yeah.
That's what Miranda Sings did to Jerry. And my point was that's what
Got
this
you.
guy was kind of doing to me. Like just being this fucking character. And I'm sitting there going, this guy's not doing that an hour ago. Yeah, we were eating craft services and yucking it up. And now he's out here doing this bullshit. I don't know how to.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
you.
we had like a few years where we were like okay, we're the characters like on social media, whatever,
Yeah.
all the time. We're activists, but now we're kind of like touring and stuff. We're
Yeah.
like now we're like okay, we're comedians, but the name is like if I didn't pick Chad Kroeger, it was a joke, and I just didn't think it would, become my
hilarious,
name.
though.
Yeah, I do love it.
It's from
I love it.
Nickelback,
Yeah,
right?
I'm your guys'
Nickelback.
biggest fans.
Oh, thank you.
I just didn't know like how I was going to fit into that if I was interviewing you guys.
Yeah, I don't think you're just playing the straight man.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this.
They're like, so you like to boost Stoke? That's what you gotta ask.
I was like, why the fuck would you be doing that?
Really
and then,
show-
like ruining the shtick.
Really showing his age, huh, George?
Well, no, just like they would be like, yeah, like what's the one you guys did on your show where you guys were getting people to sign up for
The border one?
The border,
Skaters? Was it like
protect our
something-
borders. Protect our borders.
Hilarious,
Yeah.
by the way.
yeah,
Protect our
borders.
skateboarders.
Yeah, and it was like a skateboarding plan.
Yeah.
And then I would like if we were doing that on the podcast, I'd be like, no, like the borders, like where America and Mexico, and you guys would be like, you fucking idiot.
Just
You
look
know,
at you.
yeah, exactly. So I'm always afraid of doing that. Like I'm gonna ruin the thing.
Yeah, it's like, well, how long do you play with
Play
the
in
joke?
it.
Yeah, I don't
Where-
know, yeah.
Okay, moving on. Yeah, no, I totally get that.
But you guys both do stand up and you're hilarious also.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, dude, Josh, one of the my first big shows was Josh at Red's.
Red Saloon,
with
yeah.
Those are
Lenoci.
fun shows. Yeah.
Lenoci let me feature. This is my
Sorry.
first set of like 20 minutes. I think it was my first like 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
It was in Lenoci. He's like, yeah, it's PB, and I was so nervous.
Probably
But
7-8 years ago, probably around that time.
Yeah, I think 2016.
Yeah.
But I had a good set. So
Yeah, you were great.
It was
San Diego's my favorite group of people. I say this every time I perform there too, because it's half like surf bros who like they're literally their career is skateboarding to the bar and being a bartender. Like, and they have no aspirations of why would I do anything else.
Yeah.
They're not like, oh, maybe someday I'll be a doctor. Like, they know I'm a bartender that skateboards to work. And then the other half of the city is military guys who are fucking awesome. They rule.
Awesome. And PB too turns into like a war zone at night.
Yeah.
The partying?
Going out the partying, yeah.
Dude,
it's crazy.
Every night. And then surfers, this is my complaint about surfers though, is they're always like, every time you see them in the water, they're like, dude, we're going to Portugal next week. You coming with? And I'm like, how the fuck?
How are you doing this?
How am I gonna get? They're like, oh, we're going to Fiji.
Do you think that some of the surfers
And
are
it's
like
for the whole summer.
But do you think like the
yeah.
trust? Are they trust fund kids or something?
I don't know, man.
I mean, how do you even get into surfing?
I don't think they spend a lot of money.
Barely surviving till I was like in my 20s.
Did you
just
do you
like I didn't
surf?
have time to go surf.
surf.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do surf.
All right, how'd you get into it? Did your parents have money?
Yeah, my dad's a doctor.
There you go.
So yeah.
But do you need money to
fits?
surf?
Yeah.
No, you need money to live, and surfing takes a big chunk of your day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that's time that I need to be
get you, yeah.
figuring out how to fucking navigate my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they do
No, I
it
was
so
cruising.
early, dude. It's like 5 a.m.
I hate that shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and I couldn't surf,
I could
dude.
never be a surfer.
We're like, what's up with the night waves, dude?
Yeah. A guy took me surfing once, and you could see him regret it halfway through. He's going, "This guy talks a lot. He's fucking complaining about shit. I'm making jokes, talking to
Oh,
other
I
people. They're going,
guarantee,
Can you
dude.
just get out but past the one wave part? And
He tries
leave
to
those
drown.
people, those nice people alone."
He tries to drown you because you talk too
I'm
much.
like, look at this faggot, dude. This guy got look at him. He's wearing a wetsuit. I'm bleeding. I'm like, can you believe this guy? And then they're like, here, this.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I'm like, I saw you do a set at the Improv that I think was one of my favorite sets I've ever seen. in my life.
Really?
I messaged
Thank you,
about
man.
it.
Yeah.
I messaged you like after, like, holy
Yeah.
shit, like never seen.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
it was very, very, very good.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I like it because I don't know how comfortable you are, but you seem comfortable as shit up there on stage.
Yeah,
which is, I mean, that's part of the trick is to seem like you're
Just seem
comfortable. Yeah.
I've always appeared stoned to people.
Yeah.
So, like I was
Laid
called
back, kinda
laid back.
stoned.
I was called the most disheveled kid in school.
Because they didn't want to make a superlative for like always high.
Yeah, dude.
They have
That's
to like
the-
creatively say it like, oh, most disheveled. And
Yeah.
it's just like you and Snoop Dogg being like, we won.
You're like, oh yeah, he's just
Disheveled.
he's just sloppy and not really with it. But I the thing is, I don't really smoke weed. Like I
Yeah.
never vibed with it.
Yeah.
And I had everything good. I had the looks, I had the grades, the demeanor, but I
Dude,
just
me
can't do
too.
it. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
you don't need it.
I'm already chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
good.
smoke weed?
No, I hate it. I
Yeah.
hate all drugs.
I hate it. Yeah.
I was an alcoholic forever. That was like my drug of choice.
Yeah.
And then now I realize I don't need alcohol either. I can just be myself. And
It is more fun. I'm pretty much sober too.
Yeah.
You
And
guys don't hate all drugs.
what do you mean? I
You
love
like
mushrooms. Yeah, I'm a
mushrooms.
big mushroom guy.
mushrooms are fun.
But I also,
I'm
but
just
you know
saying,
how
we're
I
not-
do mushrooms though. Like it's not a party.
Yeah,
drug.
you're ridiculous.
I'll go like to the woods and do a fucking ridiculous amount.
a heroic dose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do like 7 grams,
Yeah.
and like there's no partying. There's no one's touching
It's
me.
like getting to know
There's
yourself.
no- it's not like I'm having sex with a chick. Like I'm literally just like, I'm meeting the universe.
Do you just go solo
No, it's like usually like 3 of us.
Three
or
of
4
us?
Yeah,
and just
some buddies.
you just try to learn stuff?
Yeah, just through conversation, you start going, oh yeah, like you come up with like things. Some of my best like ideas were when I was on mushrooms.
Nice.
I'm like the microdose guy. He thinks
Yeah.
I'm a bitch for doing that. I'm like,
No, I
that's-
think microdosing is cool. I just don't think microdose people should get credit for what the real drug people are doing.
I guess that's fair.
It's true. I just don't like when these girls are like, I microdose. I'm like, you're not with us.
You're like, you're not drunk. You only had 2 White Claws, bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
well, it would be like, or the better comparison would be like someone coming to my AA meetings and going, I was up to like 1 White Claw a night. And you're like, get the fuck out of here. Like, we love you, get clean, but get the fuck out of this meeting.
Yeah.
What are you, microdosing? You came to my comedy show. That proves you're not doing mushrooms. If you're sitting in this audience listening to my bullshit, you're not on mushrooms. You should be hugging a tree and going, I get why the world hurts.
Yeah.
I will tell you, it is fun when you do comedy and you could tell the crowds on like microdose mushrooms. Like you can tell they are because they're laughing like a little delayed, but they're laughing hard.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty fun to have that. I don't know if you guys have had that.
I don't know that they're on mushrooms, but I have had like friends that are on mushrooms, and I'm like, oh, I can tell.
You could tell, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I did a show once.
His
and it was
eyes are like
half the
Mr.
crowd.
Burns from that one episode, where just big black saucers. I'm going, yeah, that's my friend. He's fucked up right now for sure.
He's laughing really hard as shit.
I bring you peace. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy?
So good. I got a question for you guys. You guys go into the city council meetings and they're absolutely hilarious. Do you guys,
How do people find those?
Chad and JT Go Deep on YouTube.
You guys started doing it.
Yes.
a long time ago?
Everyone copied you. And that doesn't mean you were the first person to ever do comedic things at a.
See, no.
I don't think that you were invented it, but you guys made it amazing.
Did it better.
Oh, thank you.
Because you did it amazing, and the internet saw it so much, then all these jackasses copied you, which sucked.
Are people doing it?
Yeah, and they're not doing it well.
I've seen a few. I've seen this one guy he's doing it about like boneless chicken wings. Made me really
I've seen
upset.
that, yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
It pissed me off.
Which one?
He's like boneless chicken wings aren't chicken wings. It's chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Oh, so he's going to the city council trying to get that passed.
Yeah.
He's doing work.
It doesn't sound very funny.
No.
It's also kind of that's like not an original prompt. Like everyone has that like take on like social. It's like taking a meme and then saying.
Well, all right. Here's a question for you then. Would you be more upset that he's doing that and it's hilarious, and you're like, I wish I thought of that, or were you more upset because it just sucks and it's similar to what you do, but it's like a shittier version?
I was upset initially because it's similar to what I do and it sucks, but people were enjoying it.
Yeah. You're like,
But I've been like trying to like I don't really getting upset about it now. I'm like, just whatever.
Yeah,
we've done enough.
Well, because my thing is like we did a show, and we also didn't invent the idea, but we did it good. Where
Right.
like
Yeah.
we would put earpiece in someone and then tell them what to go do.
Right.
We did it in 2007.
Money for
And it
Strangers.
was called Money from Strangers on MTV. And
Yeah.
we saw Ellen do it.
Yeah.
Ellen did it on her show with celebrities. She put an
Yeah.
earpiece in a celebrity, have them go to a Starbucks
Yeah.
and say funny things. We're like, we should just do this with strangers and have strangers prank strangers. And
Yeah.
that was the show Money from Strangers. And then Impractical Jokers saw ours.
Yeah.
Did it.
And was like, well, we could do this, but do it in a more likable way. And,
Right.
and they'll never admit that, by the way, that they saw ours. But like, I saw people from TBS that like, we love your show. We would love to bring that to our network. But what they did is just make a better version of ours.
Yeah.
Right.
That was more likable, and those guys became wildly successful.
Yeah.
Which is way hurtful.
Yeah, you're like,
That hurts worse that someone made ours better.
So good.
Right.
And like, at least you guys are still the best that have done it.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I think with that too. I'm like, it doesn't benefit me in any way to like get like. I don't
Do they know you're coming in?
No, but they know us by now. Like the cops all get pumped, which is
Okay.
hilarious. The cops love us.
They're like, what do they got?
They're like, get them,
Chad
boys.
Kroeger, and they're like, all right, this is going to be hilarious.
The cops sometimes at the LA one, because the LA one's pretty nuts. Like there's always something huge going on there. The cops will be like, all right, we'll make sure you get up. Like,
Oh,
these
nice.
guys.
Now, is it a line that you don't know if you're going to get up?
Sometimes, I mean, you sign up online typically, or you give them like a little sheet when you get in there. You just sign up. But sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, we're capping it at like 20 people." So
Have you ever, I think his name's Alex Stein.
yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
So, in Super Troopers, the movie, they're doing these fun pranks. Like, they'll say, okay, let's see let's do the cat game. When you pull this guy over, you have to say meow
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, all right, you know why I pulled you over, meow? And the guy's like, Jim Gaffigan's character is in the car. He's like, are you saying meow?
Yeah.
What? You think I'm some kitty that's saying meow? And that counts as Anyways, they're playing these clever little games that they enjoy inside, baseball, kind of inside jokes. And then Farva, this one fucking cop that's an idiot, he's like, oh, you guys are real crazy saying meow. I'll call him a chicken fucker. And they're like, that's not really...
Yeah.
like that's not what we're doing. There's no nuance in that. That's what Alex Stein does with you guys.
Right.
You guys have this very funny
It's
nuance.
fun.
And then Alex Stein just comes out and there's like, I was butt fucking an 11-year-old trans boy, and the judge is like. You know, like it's like he's like he thinks you guys are pussies. He's like, watch this, and you're like, no, you're ruining it.
Yeah, he took it to the next level.
You know what hurts is we'll get comments be like, you're copying Alex Stein.
Oh,
yeah,
no
yeah,
way.
You're like timestamp 10 years ago.
Also, I love Alex Stein. We love you. I love you, buddy. He's asked me to be on the show multiple times. I'm not trying to start a beef with him, but it's like, dude, it's so much
over the top.
He's like pouring thing like, I got AIDS from a black guy last night. I'm like, dude, this has no nuance.
So over the top.
It's just so aggressive.
What's his network? Like One America or something?
I don't know what it is.
Something.
It's pretty good.
My whole team.
Pretty good, dude.
I've been invited to be on 2 things, and both never has my team ever interfered.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did you say network or net worth?
Network.
Oh, network.
Oh, I thought you said net worth was
what's
One
his-
America. I was like, that's pretty badass, dude.
His net worth is 2 Kangaroo Junior rookie cards. That's his net worth.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, he really goes after AOC.
So my team has never interfered with anything I want to do. Like if I want to be on Fox News, they say go on Fox News. If I want to make a podcast, they're like sure. When I was on ESPN, they're like whatever, MTV, everything. Only twice have they told me like we don't think you should do this. It was to be a guest on Alex Jones and to be Alex Stein. Those are the 2 that like, hey man, we probably
You stay away
gotta
from
tell
this.
you.
Yeah.
was the Alex? How tempting was Alex Jones though?
I thought about doing it, but the problem was like he invited me on like a week after I did Rogan.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, that's the only reason he became aware of who I was. And I was like, let's not get carried away saying yes to things
Yeah.
too soon here.
How was it going on Rogan?
Amazing. Yeah, it's great.
Is it? Were you nervous going in there, or like when you get in there, do you feel like comfortable, like it's just you and him?
No, so I was never nervous. I was just excited.
Yeah.
But there was, like, what's this going to be like?
Yeah.
You know, those kind of questions. But I intentionally flew a night early to go perform at Mothership the night before.
Right.
And I hung with Joe for hours that night.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah.
Because by the time the next morning came and I was at the studio, it was like seeing a friend. He was like, "What's up, dude?"
Yeah.
Like, and like we'd also, because we'd talked about things the night before, Joe would like bring a subject up you could feel. But it was just 2 dudes. I felt like, actually, I'm glad you asked that because apologies to any comedians who I've been weird with since doing Rogan, because like there's a female comic and some other people I can think of off the top of my head who were like, have you really noticed a big bump since you did Rogan? And I've been shitty to them every time someone's asked me that, because I'm like, fuck you.
Right.
What did I get from it? Oh, how many followers did you like? You know what I got out of it? I felt like I made a friend.
Yeah.
I felt like Joe's like my buddy.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Like I feel like I can text him and like, you know, because he had a crazy thing with this like murderer that was on his like the week before I was on.
Oh,
that guy
right. Yeah.
was in his
the head in the
was
box.
a guest and then also had killed someone.
Which I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's a guy named Sheldon something, but he was a guest a week before me, and since being a guest on there, got caught for murder and cutting a body apart, and is now back in prison. But what I was gonna say is that like I feel like I made a friend. Like me and Joe are like texting now. Like he's a cool ass dude. Like I don't want to think of it as like, oh, you had Chad on. Did you notice a big bump in views? It's like that's not how we should treat our friends.
No. And also, I like. How do you feel about the whole kind of clipifying of stand up and all that? Like just social media.
I think it's pretty gross, but I like it. I like how quick it is because I'm a TV guy, so I'm used to having to wait 8 months before anything I do gets seen, and it's out of my hands because the editors.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I said a funny joke making fun of girls right there, and they clipped it.
Right.
Whereas like now I can just like literally this morning my web guy posted a video of me dunking on Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
During Black Lives Matter, and I that's just up.
Yeah.
Before I was awake, I'm getting emails being like, "We love what you said." Like, I like the freedom of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of like
You also got to not get caught up in the views and that stuff too, though. Right?
Yeah, I don't really care about it.
Yeah, you got to do it like that.
But I
'Cause
like
if you
that someone can go to my page and know what I'm about.
Yeah, for
and go,
sure.
oh, this guy, he's not afraid to say stuff. Like if he thinks it, and sometimes he's wrong, sometimes he's right. But
right. Yeah, I think that's the important thing is not getting caught up in the views.
Because it's hard
Yeah.
to not get caught up in it. You're like, this one only got 1,000, this one got 10,000. What's different? It's hard to
that's
not get
natural
caught up.
though to try to measure it.
Yeah, but you can spin trying to measure it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many followers did you get?
Well, because doesn't that feel
No,
gross?
I'm just joking.
Like,
I'm just
but do you
joking.
see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you got to hang out with Josh the other day. Did he book you? in San Diego, and you're like, ugh, that's not like why I.
Yeah, we're not doing
it
it for something.
One of my best friends in the world right now is a guy who works at Netflix, and Netflix has never given me anything or like put me like.
What do you mean? You're in that festival?
Yeah, well, who isn't? This Netflix festival is
I'm
hilarious.
Not me and Josh.
I'm not Dick.
The Netflix festival is about as exclusive as the NWO and WCW, which is they're like, oh, this is popular, put everyone in it.
They're like, we're gonna make all like 50 comedy store
Dude,
shows
it's just
that week.
the same
Netflix
night
is
of comedy.
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell you what.
You could see this exact Netflix lineup in LA tonight.
It's just they're just sponsoring LA
Dude,
comedy.
Makes no sense.
The only
for a
time,
week.
this is when I really was like, this is ridiculous. And trust me, I would love to be in it, so I'm not talking too much shit. But one of the posts,
You would have, but you live in San Diego.
but one of the posters just said Chinadu and Friends.
Yeah.
And Chinadu, great comic. He
Yeah.
should be in it. But and Friends,
Yep.
it's just like all his friends are in the Netflix special.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, Netflix didn't want to bother looking up their names. They've never heard of those people. So they just go, let's just put Chinadu's friends.
I was just like, that part's kind of
Chinadu's
funny.
going to be like, I don't even know half these motherfuckers. Chinadu's going to, I don't know that trans comedian that's third and the fucking 4 female comics that hate me. They're my and friends.
Yeah.
No, this Netflix festival, as much as I would love to be on Netflix with like a comedy special and like work with them, this festival means nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
Well, that's
They
sort
go,
of like,
how would you like to do the Ha Ha Comedy Club on a Wednesday?
yeah.
I go, I don't. And they go, it's for Netflix. I go, are they going to record it? No. Put their names on it.
Well, that is kind of like going back to what you're saying is like when you first get to LA, you're able to sort of decipher who's social climbing and who's just like it, and it's that was never. I'm just terrible at that.
Which is a good thing.
That's
to
a
be
good
terrible
thing
at.
to be
Yeah,
bad at.
they're like you got to go befriend a headliner so you can. I'm like I don't know. I want
It's not that dope.
just like like
I'm
hey.
trying to think. Oh, it was Enrique. One of my good pals, Enrique, used to book the Laugh Factory. He's still a great friend of mine. He works for Icon Entertainment. Like he works with Joe Coy and Dalia, all these guys. You guys have a funny relationship, but Enrique's the best. Enrique's probably one of my favorite people ever.
He's all right.
He's like, you never ask me for anything. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah. I ask you to hang out all the time. He's like, I know, but like you'd never ask me for spots.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, yeah, that's not really what this is about for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never asked him for a spot, and he's never booked me once either. So I don't know if that's a good measurement of anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, comedically, you'll get there.
Also, it doesn't matter if you just become friends with the headliner. It's not all that cracked up. So you're kind of playing it right.
No, yeah, like if you become friends, if you become friends naturally, it's like cool. But like the whole like hanging out to
get somewhere.
Yeah, it drives me
just,
crazy.
Just stand there at the Comedy Store patio, just like
Plus, you can
want to go to so and so's birthday party you've never met. I was like, why?
dude, I've been. Oh.
You can read right through it too if that's somebody's intention.
It's Ali Wong's birthday. Want to go to the Troubadour? No, don't like her or the Troubadour. Fuck off. What? Like, no, but she's real famous. Like, I don't care, dude.
Yeah. You show up and you're
Makes no sense.
I know.
Like, what do they think's gonna happen? I'll come bring Ali Wong a big happy birthday bottle of vodka, and she's gonna go, want to open for me? That's not how the business works.
No, if you go, you'll get a theater tour.
Yeah,
dude. She's gonna have you go on theater.
The juice isn't worth the squeeze, and the juice is pretty fucking gross. So I don't get it.
Oh man, I got one more question. I got a lot of questions for you. But the Jesse Waters show you guys did.
Oh yeah.
Well, by the way, hilarious episodes. You guys did it a long time ago,
see
though.
it, but I think I recall something. Did he?
You guys
not
have done
get
it a
the
couple
shtick?
times.
He got it.
Okay, good.
He's cool. Yeah.
I'm supposed to do his show soon.
Oh yeah, he's cool. He knows what he's.
Okay,
what he's
perfect.
doing. Yeah.
Then that's great.
So how did that get set up?
Dude, they just reached out. We had like one council video go viral, and then they reached out to us, and we were on the next day.
So he's a huge comedy fan.
So they have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Jesse Waters loves stand-up.
Okay, so that's why.
Yeah, and so he did man on the street stuff, and so I mean the way it like a lot of people thought we were like trolling Fox, but then like conservatives thought we were making fun of Californians, so we were kind of like in the middle
line.
Like but like. He knew what he was doing.
Were you guys nervous to go on there at all because of any political ramifications or no?
I think at the time we were like a little, because that was like kind of like
right in the thick
2018
of
where we're just
that was before COVID and all that shit.
Yeah, it was before COVID. So like that whole time where you're sort of like, especially like new and you're
Trump,
like, I don't want to go on like Fox and get like blacklisted. Like I didn't know.
Yeah, of course.
But now I don't care about that stuff. But at the time there was like, but also. It ended up, people loved it. So
here's my advice for those things to anyone that's like listening that would this would apply to. And this advice might change, right? This might not be relevant 2 years from now. But it's like, you know that everyone is so in their own bubble with politics, that if I opened for Donald Trump at a Trump rally tomorrow, none of my liberal friends would know.
Yeah.
They would have no idea. I could get paid $100,000 and do 20 minutes in front of Trump at a Trump rally. And like, then the next day people would be like, where were you yesterday? I was like, I was in New York. They'd be like, okay. Because everyone is just so in their own shit.
Yeah.
I do Gutfeld 2 times, sometimes, or like once a month, sometimes 2 times a month. No one's aware of it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
And like everyone in LA is like, I don't know. I saw him at the Improv. Like everyone's so in their own shit.
It's crazy though, because going to your shows, there's people there that have seen you on Gutfeld.
Yeah.
So the people that watch Gutfeld
Right.
know, but
that's
the
my
people
point.
that
I get
don't,
100 texts when I do Gutfeld from all like my closeted Republican friends. Like, oh, I saw you on Gutfeld. Oh, dude, I fucking keep doing it, dude. Keep doing it. And then none of my liberal friends have any idea. They're like, hey, want to meet at your house tonight and smoke cigars? I'm like, yeah. Like nobody.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. You think it's gonna affect you? It doesn't.
Dude, it was so funny when we were on Fox for a while. It's like, I'd be on an escalator and like the Fox fans.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It'd be like some old guy just staring at me
Hell
on the
yeah.
escalator.
That's
I'd be
the guy.
like, what's up, dude?
Oh, it's all my friends' parents.
Yeah, dude.
Jana's like, my dad said you did great on Gutfeld again.
Dude, we did a show in San Diego.
Yeah.
He sold out this show, and literally the whole first row was all these just like ladies in their 60s, maybe early 70s, just white hair. You could tell all there from
for
Gutfeld.
sure.
Yeah.
Front row, got there like right when the doors opened.
Amazing.
Like just like
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, and it's just funny because like that's kind of how it works. Nobody's watching the things they don't like.
Yeah.
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 What? How is Gutfeld? Is it fun?
It's really fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Super easy. It's the easiest show I've ever done. There's days where I'm really prepared and I do great, and there's days I've done no preparation and I do great. Like
Right.
you just go on and talk.
Yeah.
And actually, there's the other parts I could tell you like off camera, but like you feel like a genius because you're a comedian.
Right.
You know,
right,
some
right.
people aren't comedians that
Yeah.
are on there, and they're like really stressed about it.
Yeah.
Like so, they're trying to make political points,
Yeah.
and then you just be funny, and they're like, "Look at this guy, he's a genius."
He's
Like,
crushing
no, it's
it.
just comedian.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I swore when you guys did, this is how dumb I am. When you did the waters thing, I thought you guys just photoshopped it. Like took
People think that, yeah,
took
yeah.
like one of his interviews because I was like, "There's no way these two dudes are on waters."
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was hilarious.
It was. We kind of ruined our Fox connection because we went on live for our show, and we announced that we have small dongs on there, but they didn't know.
Oh, okay.
They were pissed
Why were they mad?
because he's like, you
It's
can't
on
say
TV,
dong. You can't
dude.
say dong on Fox. Oh, here's the thing.
I do want to say Republicans have huge dongs, dude.
yeah, dude. But Jesse,
Let it be known. These small dongs, either they're lying about the size of the dongs or they're lying about being Republican. That's what I would like to say.
dude, if you want to get even more in with Gutfeld, you can be like, how about those small dongs?
What are those small dong guys?
Like, we all got big hogs in here, right?
I get you set back up with Fox easy, dude.
Well, here's the, I
wanted
messaged
it.
Jesse. I was like, man, we'd love to come back on. He's like, I don't care, but Fox is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that powers that be.
Well, that might also be like kind of circling back to what we talked about earlier. If like they also might not know, they're like there is a worry that maybe you're making fun of
Yes,
this thing,
I think that's what they.
and they can't. They're trying to figure it out. Like, are these characters making fun of what we are?
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Colbert, right?
yeah,
Colbert's whole shtick was like, I'm making fun of conservatives by acting like the most conservative.
Mm-hmm.
And so then that puts you in this weird like meta world where you're like, is he promoting it or is he making fun of us, you know?
yeah, and I think the audience too didn't take too kindly to it.
Oh, really?
I mean, you guys are just being honest, man.
Get you on Gutfield, baby.
Yeah, maybe Gutfeld.
All right, we should play the game.
Yeah, get into
Everybody's
it.
got a price. Where we at on time, Georgie?
You guys with Chad about like 35 minutes.
Okay,
So we
perfect.
got time.
Let's do it.
All right. So this normally wouldn't be. Well, this is going to be the first one because it also makes sense this week. So everybody's got a price. Basically, we ask you how much money it would take for you to do things, and if the price is low enough, we might raise the money and get you to do it. So
Cool.
First one, probably not too realistic, but maybe a little more realistic now. How much to get in the ring against Mike Tyson and try to throw one punch?
Which Jake Paul is doing. As
Yes.
the time of recording, it was just announced that Jake Paul is going to be
Yeah,
fighting Mike Tyson, which everybody's going, Jake's going to kill him, Jake's going to kill him. I don't know.
I don't know.
dude. Yeah.
We've seen the video of him sparring.
Uh huh.
And so I don't know.
Of Mike?
Of Mike Tyson. Have you seen that?
He's still a beast.
Still
right?
a beast.
He's
Yeah.
still a beast. Also, fighting's just in him.
Yeah.
He's got instincts that like just reaction. He's been a boxer his whole life. The one thing he's a genius about is fighting.
He's 57 now?
I don't know.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me to get in the ring with him right now,
You don't got to win.
I'll have to win.
You just got to get in there.
I have to throw one punch.
You got to try one punch, yeah.
50?
57.
Nice. Go back, screen. He has these boxing gloves that have his tattoos on them. That's pretty sick.
Dude,
That's a great idea. It's good branding.
give me $5,000.
$5,000. No, I actually said the same. I was like,
Did
man,
you?
I want to do it.
Yeah. Just
I want to meet Mike.
I don't know, dude. I'll be pretty scared.
It will be scary once you get in. Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously not going to do it now because he's probably making millions from the Jake Paul thing.
Tune-up fight.
I keep talking about it. We just get all of our guests. And we're just in there.
Put him in one
We
gym.
got all the money stacked up. We're like, all right, Mike. Chad's up. And then Mike just go, pop, pop, and then we just bring in another guy. This guy was $10,000, you know, and we just keep.
I'm just holding the video camera.
We just line up a bunch of comic nerds like us, and just we all get our ass beat by Mike. Mike's in and out in 50 minutes.
He makes fucking $30,000.
Dude, there's a lot of people. They're all just knocked out.
Yeah,
He doesn't. You don't even
all
pick him up.
all comics just going. I think I need to go to the emergency room.
I mean,
It's like when UFC started and they didn't clean the ring. You're just leaving guys on the bottom of the ring.
yeah, I mean that scene in Hangover when he clocks Galifianakis.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
I love that he was in that movie. I was real nervous that Mike was gonna get this ironic fame. You know how like Bob Saget had like an ironic fame. These guys get famous for like just kind of weird things. I thought that was gonna start happening with Mike after The Hangover.
Right.
Because like, oh, he's like a cameo. Everyone knows Mike Tyson, but it didn't. Now Mike's.
Now he's kind of like with his podcast. He's kind of like a sage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, in a weird way, he is. Yeah, I think he's a.
I haven't heard his podcast. Is it good?
Well, there's
you heard it?
There's a clip where he's like, I missed who I was, and I feel like a bitch right now.
Yeah.
Really?
You see that one?
He's
I don't
like,
know the
he's
clip.
like, but I'm afraid of that guy.
Yeah.
And he can't come out. Because if that guy comes out, hell's coming with him. And you're like, Jesus.
He's like
Christ.
crying, yeah.
Yeah, and they like put music to it. And you're like, fucking shit, dude.
Oh my god!
This guy's the real deal.
Yeah.
But like also that is the like not to get
The
too
mindset you gotta
philosophical,
have.
but like all of the great men before us, like all the stoicism, like Rumi, all of them have this internal battle with the darkness. Like that's what like Star Wars is based off. Like he's lived it and he's like trying to communicate. He's not the most articulate guy, but like he is the perfect envelopment of man's like struggle. Like
That's what makes us great warriors. Is that inner
it's hilarious.
Taming the lion.
Yeah, taming the lion.
Yeah, dude.
I remember I used to do it in football.
Oh god.
Are you into philosophy like
Yeah.
Stoics? Me too,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. I love
I
all
feel
that
you
stuff.
guys could philosophize for hours. Dude.
I was a philosophy major.
Were you really?
I don't remember any of it, but I
Isn't
got
that
into
crazy?
it. Yeah, when people are like, who was your favorite professor in college? I'm like,
We
Yeah.
should have to do college when we're in our 30s.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
that's when I
Everyone's
start.
supposed to fucking party.
I almost
I partied
did.
the whole time. Yeah.
And then they go like, well, did you, you had, like when they take kids to university, right?
Yeah.
They say, we really like your son to come to our school.
Yeah.
And you're there like in the little week, you're like a high schooler trying to pick a college. All the things they show you are like, every dorm has hot tubs. And we do Taco Tuesday every Tuesday.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
runs
about
like,
the party.
look at all the bars. And our football team, they don't ever talk about the goddamn what you're going to be learning.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
libraries, like we have some of the best professors. Like, why aren't the professors being showcased the way they showcase athletes at these universities? Is because they don't give a shit what you learn.
I learned way more after college, where in college it's just like a blur.
You're just trying to get done.
You're just trying to get. I was hammered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
Yeah, like I was.
You're more concerned about like your friend ladder, like the social ladder, or
Yeah.
like girls, or
Philosophy's a hard one too, though.
I loved it. Yeah, I love writing and philosophy. Like
Okay.
it's so fun, and all that other shit like math. I don't even. How can anyone like math? I
Yeah.
don't get it, dude.
Now with calculators
I
and
had to ask
computers,
my
it's like, why are
manager-
we doing it?
What's up?
I had to ask my manager just yesterday. I go,
That's
if someone was
ridiculous.
if someone was 3 years old in 2001, how old would they be? My manager, without missing a beat, he's like 26, and then I go, I've been wondering that for a few days. He goes, a few days? I go, yeah, I'm doing this joke about a girl who was 3 years old when 9/11 happened. He goes, and you didn't do the math. I was like, I don't know how to do that math. And he looked at me like, I can't believe I'm representing a retarded guy. He's like, you've been wondering 3 days that math question. I go, yeah, well, I was going to figure it out. Just ask someone smart.
You'd be the worst bouncer at Tech and IDs. Like, I don't know, dude.
I think she's good.
Dude, you know what I think you need?
What?
The Cardone zone.
Hell yeah.
You need to step in there, bro.
like
You need to scale up your
Is he gonna
business.
teach me math?
Yeah, dude. When they call me, be like, "Is he gonna teach me math?"
Also, it'd be great to be like, no, dude, I already have hundreds of millions of dollars. And then my finance guy's like, you really don't know math.
Yeah, no, you don't, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the secret. If you don't know math, you think you're rich, dude. You're like,
Yeah,
look
dude.
at all these numbers.
That's the way to do it.
That's funny. All right, next question. How much to get slapped by one of those slap boxers?
Oh, man. I find that stuff so entertaining, but I'm like, why am I watching?
I hate it.
Yeah, I know. I do, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
so
you
fun
hate
to-
it because it makes you like pain and
What are
uncomfortable.
they doing? Also, they all look like my neighbor Rick. You know, there's like some he looks like a scumbag. And now he thinks he's walking around going, I'm an athlete. Look at me. Have you seen me on TikTok? I do this. and then the guy just falls and there's powder everywhere. Like even the circumstances in which they're slapping each other looks like real low rent.
Dude.
Like they just borrowed a place from NoHo Cafe.
We got to get the price, and then you can tell the story about how bad it is, dude.
Yeah.
Every time.
My price for that, $50,000.
Okay.
50.
Yeah, because you get fucked up. Dude, can you imagine inviting a girl to that and you just shit your pants?
Yeah, for sure. dude.
Because I feel like that happens all the
Well,
time.
why would you invite a girl to that?
Yeah,
That's
so come
cool.
watch this. Come watch this, babe.
Come watch me get knocked
I got to
the
do this
fuck
quick
out.
thing for $50,000.
Come watch me get knocked the fuck out by this slap box.
Can you imagine?
He's going to be like, what?
Dude, it sucks.
Well,
There's no prestige in it.
Well,
At
the-
least with Tyson, like, oh, I'm going to have a whole day with Tyson. People are going to talk about this. Just some jackass with a fucking goatee. He's like, man. And then also, here's the worst part. We could give you $50,000 to get slapped by one of these guys. He slaps you. It's going to suck. you know? Even if you do fine, it's going to suck.
Yeah.
And then, you know what the comments will be? What a fucking idiot. Chad Kroeger, what a moron. I would never do this. What a piece of shit. I've seen his comedy. What a fucking stick to comedy, bro. Like, I mean, it's like
I just get
so
knocked
mean
out.
to you.
Also, it'd be like, I can't believe he got knocked out. What a pussy. You're like, what? Everybody gets knocked out.
I watch those guys slap each other, and they're the best at their thing, and I still hate them.
Yeah.
So imagine if we limp in there.
Ah, brutal.
$50,000.
$50,000. How much to carry around a blow-up doll for a week?
Everywhere,
Everywhere you go.
For free.
Lock
dude.
it in,
Lock
man.
it in.
Yeah, dude.
That was easy.
You just be boning it. Yeah.
And he'd be boning it.
I do shit like that all the time.
You do, dude. You're
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
you don't get embarrassed easy.
No. I've been walking around. I did
Actually,
something.
they're kind of funny, too. They're like, why do you have it? Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, with your demeanor, like, it's like,
Oh,
I don't
Ashley?
get it.
Ashley? Yeah. Bring it on, dude. Bring it on stage. I will bring.
Oh, what, who,
I will bring
Ashley?
it. I will bring it on stage at a show.
All right, well, say a price because we're going to pay it.
Yeah, we'll pay you.
And free.
But also, like,
I
yeah,
mean,
I just, like, you should document
$1?
that you're carrying it around for a week.
Just see if anyone notices.
Just be like, yeah, I brought it to this thing. And
Yeah.
you want to Price is Right it and go $1?
Yeah, I'll do it.
It's so funny.
I'll do $1.
Yeah, dude. George locks it in and
Lock
then it
it
has
in.
to be done.
No, I love that idea. But it's so funny is like I love you doing it.
Oh,
too.
you doing it would be
think
hilarious.
perfect. What,
Yeah.
Ashley? That's
Just
so funny.
selling
Yeah,
it. Would your
Why
girl,
do you have a blow up doll? Oh, who, Ashley?
This is the future. You don't know.
would your girlfriend get fucking pissed?
She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Yeah, she get a little jealous.
Jealous. Dude.
She's like, "Are you fucking that?"
You're like, yeah.
She's got.
No one's carrying that around for a week and not fucking it.
It's part of the thing, babe.
yeah.
It's part of the deal. What do you want me to do, babe?
She's like, "Do you want to hook up?" I'm like, no, I'm all spent.
That Ashley's a wild fox.
Ashley drained my nuts. Dude, ew, that'd be gross. I went to a boarding school. This is gross, but I went to a boarding school and we had a floor fleshlight.
Oh, really? A floor one?
Wait, one that you would
Communal.
just go.
It's cool.
Shut
Who cleans it?
Fuck up.
I've never understood how you clean any fleshlight. I've never used one. But I've asked this question before, and people are like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I don't know how you clean it. And they don't ever want to answer the question.
Yeah, I think
You just put it in the dishwasher?
Probably take it to the sink.
I
This
think
is also a test to see who's got one.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay if you have one.
I think you can put it in the dishwasher. I don't
Okay.
know. I think people use the sink.
Bro, could you imagine
But,
cleaning
like just
your roommate's...
rinsing it, like with you gotta like finger it, and
That's a good question. I don't.
you put like your little sponge in there. You got one of these like dish.
Dude,
things.
you just wear a condom.
Well, I don't want it to get pregnant.
Do your Fleshlight.
STDs on the communal one. So yeah.
Wait, so there was
I
a
wouldn't be
communal? You know how
Also on the
insane
floor.
that is?
I didn't use it.
Yeah, right.
I didn't
dude.
use it.
That's what I would say too.
Well, I will say it is quite a schlep to be like fucking the ground.
Yeah. No, I think you can.
It was
Use
just
your hand.
It was
Oh wait,
just
what do you mean a floor? Oh, your floor had one
No, it was like one guy had it and other people
on
used
your
it.
floor.
on
Okay,
my floor.
we
It's
thought
like
you meant
college talk.
it was
Yeah.
suction cup to a floor.
I thought it was buried in the floor, like you know,
Oh.
like when you have an underground pool.
And
you have
every-
above ground pools, and then you have like an in ground pool. I pictured the Fleshlight was just in the ground, and you could be like, look at this, and then you get in the ground.
Like in the common room.
You just drive by and fuck it real
Everyone's
quick.
like, what's that? It's like, oh, you can fuck that if you want.
Yeah, all the people visiting. He's like, all right, so we got a hot tub. We got
Yeah.
You get
Floor
microwave,
pussy.
floor pussy. You can fuck that.
I gotta clean the
That's
floor.
what I pictured.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah, I just probably use my hand. I just jerk off because that seems like a whole thing.
Just one dude's like, why do
I might
I
do
always
it
have to
once.
clean
A
it?
floor Fleshlight.
Yeah, because like an underground, like
That's
what is
what I
it?
thought you
Like
meant.
my mom, she like when she was a little girl, went to like a place that had a trampoline that was buried in the ground. She couldn't get it out of her fucking head. She's like, we'll bury a big hole and then we'll put the trampoline in it. We're like, we don't care. Just get on we have a trampoline. We'll just get on it. She's like, we should be burying it so it's
She
level.
didn't
We're
want
like,
you kids
no.
to
Yeah.
fall and
Like,
die.
what are you talking about? But that was just in my brain for this Fleshlight, you know? They buried it.
I mean, it is a
Or
crazy
put it in
idea.
a glory hole.
Glory hole.
Put it on the other side of the glory hole.
Damn, dude.
So many
bad.
ideas.
So, dude.
George, you had one. Let's hear them.
I had a few. Is there anyone you liked?
No, let's hear what you got.
Hit us with it, Georgie.
All right.
The Croatian door frame. He hasn't talked much this episode.
How much to take public transportation everywhere for a week?
1 week.
So
Not Ubers.
no Ubers, bus. You can
wow.
walk. Like, so if you got
Okay.
a show somewhere,
Oh wow.
you're taking the bus.
What if I
you're-
set up rides from friends and things? Is that cheating?
That's cheating. It's public
Oh
transportation.
wow.
Yeah.
Only public transportation
Yeah.
for a week.
You can take
Jeff's like, what if I get a driver? Like, no, dude.
Well, he said no Uber. Immediately, I was like, I do this. And then he said Uber, and I go, oh, God damn it, no Uber.
Yeah, what do you got?
Me?
Yeah. It's
$1,000,000, dude. I don't do that shit.
That's the best answer. It would be hard. I mean, God, just to go to work, taking the public bus, trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
I'd make it. I don't think I would just. I'd just be in like Watts going, how did I get here? Took the wrong bus.
You'll be really funny. He's like, is that Jeff on the bus?
I was so confused.
with an advertisement for his tour on
I
the
just
bus.
don't think I could do it,
it's-
dude. Like literally, when I'm in New York, like I'm asking everyone, like, "Is this the right train?" And they're like, "Ugh, stop
Oh,
talking to us."
yeah.
I love that. You're just like, I don't think I can make it.
don't
Face
think I
was
would be able to
amazing
do it,
right
dude.
there.
That would be
You'd
so
have to plan everything like 2 hours. Like
I would do it for $1,000
I might try.
a grand.
for a week.
Dude, we're locking it in.
Yeah, I just
Do you know Zach
I
Lord,
just wouldn't go anywhere that week.
the comedian Zach
the
Lord,
Fleshlight.
and
Fleshlight time
Xander?
Cage.
Xander's last name. I'm trying to remember Xander's last name.
from
Xander-
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Beltran.
Xander Beltran. So Xander Beltran and Zach Lord, we went to a Giants game. I threw out the first pitch, and then like we literally after the game ate Taco Bell, and then they're like, "Oh, there's a bus that'll just take us for free back to my apartment." And I was like a public bus? And they're like, "Yeah." And I got on, and we didn't have to give them a ticket or anything. And I was just sitting on the bus. I'm like observing all these bus people and the way they interact with each other and shit. Yeah. And I was like smiling real big, and like I said like, hi to like a woman, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I don't know. It's just fucking, my bad." And then we get out, and they're like, "You were so weird on that bus." I was like, "That was really fun." And they were like,
Yeah, if you don't have
"That
to do
like
it.
I just didn't. I couldn't understand what this was. Like it was just such a fucking the weirdest people in the world ride the bus."
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have to do it, it could be fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
But
Also,
a week goes a long time.
$1,000 plus the fare.
All right, dude.
which is only going to be like $10.
Yeah. What?
I do it for 1,000.
All right.
I try to figure it out, but a week is a long time. I'd end up just walking everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I got to do the improv. I
Walk to the improv.
got 4 hours.
Yeah, man.
Start at 2.
Are you coming to
Go
the show?
over Laurel Tavern or Laurel Canyon.
No, you're not allowed to get rides, dude.
You get a Sherpa.
Yeah.
Are you coming to the show? Yeah, I'm on the train. Yeah, I don't know why. Just picturing you on the
It's
train
just
makes me
fucking
laugh.
terrible, dude.
You're just pissed. You're like, I don't know where I'm going.
I never know how they work. I also talk to everyone, which is a danger.
Oh yeah, dude.
One time I wanted to do a public bus pub crawl where you just get on the bus wherever it
Ooh.
drops you off.
I like that.
You go into the bar there.
That'd be fun.
Right? Until
Yeah.
it's just you don't end up way far away somehow. Like you end up in just the wrong
Yeah,
city.
I mean,
Yeah.
if the bus, because the bus makes quick, like a lot of stops.
I
Right?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be great. I could picture that in Seattle, like on the First Avenue. There's so many bars.
You're going to go to
that.
like some dive bars.
Yeah.
You're going to go to some fun spots.
That'd be great. That's a good idea.
Pretty good idea. How much, do you got another one?
What do sober guys do for pub crawls? Can you? I mean, they must have like sober pub crawls, right? Where you just get mocktails or something.
Sure.
Yeah, you could do that.
I mean, it's a big community, the sober community. They should have like sober bars and shit.
You like
You
crush
go hang out and you just
shotgun soda waters?
there's something like
Yeah.
we can still like be in the bar atmosphere without having to
Have you been? How social have you been since you got sober?
every night doing
Very.
something. Yeah,
Really?
very social. But it's been 140
Every night
days,
drinking.
So I'm pretty new.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
you were going to say.
Yeah, that's good. No, but it's only been 140 days.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's a lot, though. That's good.
yeah, it was 4 months, 5 months.
Because I thought he
That's
was not
awesome.
going to want to go to the bars, and this dude still wants to go
Every
to bars.
night,
Still
yeah, it's
3
fun.
and
Do you like
4.
to socialize or?
Yeah, talk. I just look in people, maybe meet girls. You can.
Yeah.
I love cigars. I love joking.
Yeah.
I think a big part about being a comedian, what I love so much about it is the hang. Like that's why I love podcasts. Like I love just.
Right.
We sat in my kitchen area last night for what 4 hours with the Verzi
Yeah,
triplets.
just watch you play video
That's
games.
it.
Those guys
just-
are great.
Just talk.
I love the triplets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're
great.
great
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
But also, it's like I like what we were doing when we were all 13.
Yeah.
You know, hey, let's play a Ninja Turtle video game and fucking
Yeah.
hang. Like I just like
Right.
the hang,
Yeah.
and that's what alcohol kind of does most of the times. Makes people hang.
Right.
We were in Vegas, dude, and this dude's sober, and he's like wants to stay up. It's like 3. I'm like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
Let's go, dude.
I'm ready to go to bed, dude.
Dude, I did we were playing a festival. Like it was a music festival in Vegas.
The
you
Life
were
is
there.
Beautiful. I saw
Dude,
you
yeah,
guys.
yeah. I was sober there. It's the best time I ever had.
Yeah,
and you
got-
remember everything.
I remember. Yeah, we saw the gorillas, and I was like, "This is
The
awesome."
Gorillas, they were fucking awesome
Yeah.
that week, though, too.
dude. They're they're
One
so sick.
dude is
Oh.
insane.
But I think Damon Albarn. But waking up in Vegas after not drinking
And not feeling like a
feels
piece of shit.
amazing.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, well, I don't recall this ever being a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wake up going, what?
You hit the gym.
Yeah, I got a buddy. I won't say his
I
name,
mean, I don't know
but
about
he's
that.
he's at the gym. Yeah, in Vegas. I can't identify.
That's
with
the
that.
only place I work out.
I got
is
a
in
buddy
Vegas.
who's very, very, very famous, but he's not public about his sobriety or whatever for whatever reason. But he was telling me he's like, dude, I've been sober for 8 years and I still wake up going, I can't believe how good I feel.
Yeah.
Because I just associate waking up with feeling like shit.
Yeah.
That's how long I was an alcoholic. Is they're like, that's part of the morning. You feel terrible and you fucking get through it. But it's like you can wake up and feel fine.
Yeah.
And that's a thing.
It is the best. It's almost like I remember when I first started like to stop drinking. Like I kind of do it here and there, but like I went like 2 years when I was 25. Starting when I was 25. Waking up on a Saturday after not drinking, it was like the best feeling.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go surf today. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go do comedy. I'm gonna do being able to do things, a lot of things every day. Just feels way better than just getting hammered.
You like wake
Yeah.
up early automatically. You're like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
wake up
Also,
early.
drinking only
Yeah.
feels good for the first hour.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, this is fucking rules, dude. Because it does
Yeah.
feel good. There's obviously a thing that's happening when you get drunk.
Yeah.
But, like, after that, then I stop remembering things.
Oh, I don't
And
remember.
I'm just texting chicks, like, hey, come over. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, there's, like...
I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Now for some reason when I drink, I'll like it's like that first hour and then it just
Yeah,
pretty
that
much
sucks.
blackout.
I just
And-
stop after that first hour, and I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you able to just like?
No.
Oh.
What is he talking about? I knew it was bullshit the second. I was like, what
I
is
was just like, I drink for 1 hour, and then
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
cruising.
My problem is if that was the rule, I would speed drink and drink all of it. Like,
Yeah.
was that thing where you just drink like 60 shots in an hour of
Oh, yeah.
beer.
Power hour.
The power hour. That's
Yeah.
what I would do.
I just have one gear, man. I'm like, all right, let's do this. We're all doing shots. All right, the shots are done. Let's drink the like.
Yeah.
I just
The all or
Yeah.
nothing.
yeah.
Well,
That's the tough part.
just having like one drink at dinner, I was like, if I'm gonna,
Yeah. What's the point?
I'm
Yeah.
doing tequila shots.
Yeah.
See, I don't mind that. Do you got another one?
How much to let one of us
All right.
run your social media for like an entire day? So that's
Don't let me, dude.
posting whatever, answering any DMs, commenting whatever.
Actually, it wouldn't be. It'd have to be someone I don't like, because I would be pretty honorable if it was his.
Okay, I see
Right?
what you're
Because I don't
saying.
really want to fuck him
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, is it gonna be like? Are they gonna try to like mess with it,
Yeah,
or
think
just trust, or one of these guys?
I think you can trust, but I think that like you know how like a buddy fucks with you kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Nothing like super malicious, but like
yeah.
like kind of goofy and like silly
Like if
and
you
like
gave me Josh's
embarrassing
Instagram
a little.
for an hour as opposed to his Instagram for an hour, like it would be totally different.
Yeah. So you're Josh.
I'd probably say.
Who's Who's Josh in your life?
Who's Josh and I?
What about if you ran JT's?
Yeah,
Or JT ran yours?
I think it'd have to be like
Well, they're
a college buddy.
in bed together, business wise.
No, I know that, but just like
That kind of friendship, like you're saying, where it's like
Yeah,
you trust them, but
playful.
also they're gonna mess around with you too.
For
Like if I had the Verzi triplets Instagram, fucking forget about it. Man.
Exactly.
They literally like, we don't work anymore because of you.
you just keep posting the
I can't
N
believe you
word.
did this. Yeah, why'd you do that? I say, what, man? You said you picked a price.
you got the triplets canceled.
Yeah, like within 30 minutes.
Just pick one of them to cancel.
I'm just in my house giggling. Like, look what I did. Like, that's funny.
Ruin their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a high price. I
I didn't
think.
know the internet was weird about race. I just thought it'd be funny, boys.
JT, I would be free. I think if it was a college friend, I'd think probably. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
Think
hard
price
one.
on that?
Like, who's your biggest drunk jackass friend?
Oh, Assclown.
Yeah.
Assclown.
Do you know a guy named Assclown?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, my buddy Jack. Yeah.
I thought you were just using it as an alternative to the word, jackass.
No, Assclown.
No.
dude.
Oh, my boy Assclown.
Yeah.
Let him run.
Of course, they got a boy ass.
He did the
clown.
mobile mangina, which is you get in a truck bed and you go down a block where people are partying, but you mangina the
That's
entire
great.
block.
Yeah.
It's epic.
It's like funnier than a moon.
Yeah. You just hit the mangina.
Also, in
And I
modern
don't think it's
times, they
illegal.
probably like think he's a hero.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean,
They're like, oh my god, he had bottom surgery.
And it's probably not illegal.
He'd be like heroic to like some circles. They'd be like, leave him alone, Derek. Don't judge that guy. He's just proud.
that's Assclown.
That's Assclown.
That's great.
To let Assclown do it, $1 million.
Have to be a million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You guys got a lot to lose. My Instagram, I just start a new one. I wouldn't care. Fucking whatever, dude.
The only saving grace for questions like this would be like I'd have to like a week later be like, this was just a prank, my fucking buddies. Like I'd have to like try to do some
You, like,
sort of
show 'em
damage
this
control,
video.
Yeah.
You're like, look at the video. I swear. How much to wear 2 arm casts for a week?
Oh. 5. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Probably $5 grand.
$5,000.
That's
Pretty
better.
I think that's the cheapest.
Is that the cheapest?
No, it's not. Someone said way less. I think Eric Rocha or something said $500 or something.
I think he said 1,000.
Who was it? Because that's I mean,
Rocha, I think he said
here's
1,000.
the beauty, and hopefully Eric doesn't listen to this. Listen to this.
He's gonna listen to this.
No, he will, but these are banked, so we
Okay,
got a
yeah.
little time. Here's the thing with the Eric Rocha one. We can put him in those arm casts, right? And be like, all right, let's start the week. He's going to break out of those fuckers in like 4 hours. He'll be like, I can't do it. And then we don't have to pay him. Because there's just no way anyone could do a whole week of that.
Right. Is it the with the elbow too?
The ones like where you're like this.
Oh.
You can't wipe your ass. You can't eat.
If you got a lady, you could do
Where are
it.
you going to go? She's going to like help you poop and piss every day?
To make her wipe my ass though. that's-
Shower, dude.
Prepare for the
Because
future.
you're not going to not go to the bathroom for a week.
Yeah, dude.
Hold it.
Getting in and out of a car will just be like a nightmare. And then you're doing stand-up, you got to leave it in the mic stand. And then you got to address the things.
Dude, if I have the cast and the blow-up doll,
just put paste it right there.
Yeah.
That's $10,000, dude.
For $5,001.
That's
$5,001.
It's $5,001.
You go, I know I look crazy, but I also look rich.
It's five
I'm making $5,000 off
grand
this.
and
I'm
$1.
fine under
Yeah,
here.
$1. Yeah.
This isn't even a real injury.
I may have to up my price then. I was
locked
just thinking
in.
like
It's locked in.
All right.
Once it's locked in, there's nothing you can do.
Oh,
Dude, the
damn.
Rocha one, like, we're just going to take him to a place. And, like, just getting him out of the place that put the cast on him is going to be so comedic. He's gonna be, I don't think I can do this, guys. And then we're just going to drop him off at his house. And then that's it. He's never going to stay in that thing.
I love
love
Rocha.
Rocha's the man.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's also gonna go ice skating for $100.
Yeah, that one's going to be a fun day for us.
Triple X.
We got to plan that this week or something.
You had one. What was it? Do a marathon in a wheelchair?
Oh yeah, so doesn't have 5K, half marathon, some running thing like that in a wheelchair, and then as soon as you finish and everyone's cheering for you, you get up and walk out.
Oh, that's really... I'd say I would do that for free. I think that's funny. Also, like, my arms are going to get jacked, dude. $5,000 that long? Like, or 5K? Just that. That's so long to just be... Like, you're going to get so ripped.
Your delts are gonna pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, that strong guy actually walks?
That strong guy.
Well, I just imagine they're gonna look at you and you like this guy's gonna do this. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way with those arms.
Yeah, it'd be like getting the golden buzzer on AGT and then you don't really have the thing.
Oh, amazing.
You know what I mean?
So what's your price? You said free because you don't
I
do
think
the.
it'd be funny as fuck. Yeah, try to do that.
All right, Jeff
We
locked
can
in as
set it
free
up. I'll
again.
do it. Yeah, I do that for free.
Jeff is really good at doing shit for free.
Yeah.
We just got to organize it, and we'll do all these things. The problem is, we don't.
How about this? You
got
would you
busy
do it for
lives.
free?
That
Yeah.
is it gonna be filmed?
Well, yeah, of course. And what if we, between the two of you, you guys did it and we paid the winner $1,000?
Oh.
Oh, I'm in.
Whoever won the
Between the two of you, whoever won that race.
I think you have longer arms than
Yeah,
me.
but you got 10 years on me, bud.
I got paddle
Yeah,
strength.
you're like
you got a
youth.
Yeah.
You have a smaller wheelchair.
and a smaller dog.
I got bigger wheels.
Yeah, this Fox won't let me on anymore.
I just show up with an electric scooter.
No, I know this guy's got a hog. He's on Fox.
That's right, Republican dude.
Big
dude.
hog fox.
Yeah, big Gutfeld.
I bring one of those wheelchairs where like it has like a straw in the thing and I could just operate it.
Oh yeah, there's no
Stephen Hawking one?
there's no motorized, no
It's
motorized.
like, what the fuck's that? I go, what, man? I brought my own. Yeah.
Dude, you
No
know,
motorized, dude.
dude, you know what would be really
I
funny?
don't see the problem.
If on Gutfeld,
Jeff, you don't have to do the voice.
When has the race begun?
if on Gutfeld you start making like
Black holes are just absence of matter.
God is not real. Dude, that guy was on Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
I know. That's so
What did
fascinating.
he
Yeah.
get?
Dude,
That's insane.
I don't know. He just pulls up. And you're like, oh my
I heard there's girls here.
Can you imagine showing up? Yeah, there's girls.
He has no idea what's going
Wasn't even invited. He just flew himself.
You look around, it's like fucking Bill Clinton and Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
What?
You're a girl in
All
the room.
right, Hawking came to party.
You don't hear footsteps. You just hear
Oh,
All
it's
of this
brutal.
work on the cosmos has made me horny, boy.
Dude, how much for you to start making big hog references on Gutfeld? Like talking to Greg and be like, guys like us, like
Yeah, it's big hog, guys.
Yeah, you gotta tape it
I
up.
just don't want him to get fired.
But it's big hog. You won't get fired on.
So
Fox.
every
yeah.
time you say big hog, you get a certain amount. How much would it be?
$100 bucks?
$100?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll start doing it. I'll just like start incorporating it in.
Big hog.
Because Greg keeps doing this gag where he's like, anytime I'm on, he'll do this gag like, guys like us, Jeff, us handsome, tall, because
Yeah.
he's short.
Yeah.
So he keeps making like these references of like how he's the
Are you gonna
world's
slip-
sexiest man or
Are
whatever.
you going to slip in a big hog
Yeah,
when he
I'll
says
throw that.
that?
It's funny. Us big hog guys.
I don't want to get you fired now.
Yeah, no,
No,
Yeah.
dude, I'll pay $100.
But it's not
an hour.
small hogs. You
It's
guys
not
said
small,
you guys went
yeah.
small wieners.
Dude, we went small. That's a big no-no.
Speaking of small wieners, how
Yeah.
much money? We talked
Speaking
about
of
this
small
one.
wieners.
We did this one
Oh
time.
yeah, this one.
How much money would it take for you to downsize to a micro penis?
Oh.
100.
500 million.
Okay. There's
It
no
is
way.
ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I started thinking about this though.
There's
we,
no
we
way,
did
though.
think about it later, and here's the thing: it still works like a regular penis.
Yeah.
So who cares if she's enjoying
Yeah, for
it?
$10 million, you guys aren't going to do it.
If I've got $1 billion and I'm still coming and feeling good, like I don't know why I need a big one.
You guys would do it for $10 million.
Do you go?
No,
Like,
I wouldn't.
do you go like this?
Yeah,
how
how do you
small
jerk
it
it
is?
off? Yeah. I like to think
Is that
it'd
your
be
problem?
easier.
I think.
Not at that price. For
You
that
wouldn't-
much money, I just outsource all that.
You wouldn't do it for 10 million.
Oh, no. You do it for like.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
But you already talk about having a small dong. Like, it's like you're not downsizing that much.
Grandfather did.
Right, dude. Right. Yeah, I'd just be taking off half an inch. You're
Yeah,
right.
dude.
Like, I thought you had a micro penis. What?
Yeah. Oh fuck! I let everyone down. That would be funny if I had a hog.
Just,
If I
this whole
actually just
time.
if I just had a wrench.
This whole time, just as somebody sees
That
like,
is the fun part about talking about your dick size, is that like it can be misconstrued in any
Well,
way.
I had the reverse of the Pete Davidson effect. You know, everyone says he has a huge hog.
Right.
So then girls are probably going to get disappointed in the sack. But for me,
It's the opposite.
it's the opposite.
Yeah, they go. He's always talking about how tiny his. Hey,
Yeah.
whoa,
look at that thing.
5 inches, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you said 10 million?
500.
500 million.
$500 million. That's insane.
Well,
There's no way for 20 million you're not doing it.
if any of your listeners out there want to give 500 million, get rid of his hog.
Yeah. What is that?
If you want to turn his Republican hog into one of these little liberal ones,
Dude, how does the surgery
Donate
work?
500 million.
How does the surgery work?
Oh,
Do
you
they-
don't think you can get penis
Yeah.
like shrinkage surgery?
Well, do they just cut everything off except the bell end?
I don't know.
look at how
it's
it
just
works.
the tip.
Do they
dude.
take it from the middle?
It's just the tip, dude. It's
They're
just
like, I think there'd be an easier way to do this.
it's just
It's just a
it's just one mushroom tip, dude.
That's your dick.
It's just
Oh,
a thumb.
Wait,
It's-
you can't fuck if it's just the tip.
You have a well, yeah, you got the thumb. I mean, you could.
Right.
I don't know, man. For $10 million, I
Josh,
would
how
do
do
it.
micro penises work?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a huge hog, dude. I'm conservative, dude. I have a huge hog.
Now he's being sarcastic.
I watch Gutfeld every night, dude. Huge hog.
Unreal what he's doing to us. Unreal the way he's
Treating guys like
making
us.
us look. Dude.
Treating guys like the Croatian doormat.
Like the door frame.
Doorman. Oh, come on, dude.
He's a Croatian doormat. It's even worse.
Is that your nickname?
That's
Yeah.
what he gave
Croatian
himself.
door frame, dude?
Why? Why?
That just sounds cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I know one that you'll probably do. I don't know how much more time we
It
have.
does sound cool. A door frame. We gotta go. We gotta wrap it
No,
up.
we got one more.
Okay.
Because I feel like you would do this. How much to go streaking at a game? Not streaking, just run on the field.
Just run out. No streaking.
No streak.
Yeah, you don't have to be naked or anything, but like
Unless you want
wear,
to.
you can wear whatever you want. But you're running on the field. You gotta try to evade. And if you evade the security, you still get paid. And if you get arrested, you still get paid.
Can I say legal fees?
What are the legal fees? What would they be? We'd have to figure that out.
Yeah, I'd get paid. Let's say.
This dude tries to get the best lawyer. We're like, no, we can't afford that guy.
Yeah.
Well, and also like
Casey
that's
Anthony's
why
lawyer.
it's good to say like a thing, and then you should make your number big enough that it would cover that because we don't know.
Let's say 50K.
Okay.
All right.
Because I think you do get kind of fucked.
Yeah, we got a buddy that's gonna do it for 1,000.
Really? Oh, the door frame, dude?
Yeah. door frame's
but the
doing.
door frame is going to college, and I think they'll be easier on him at his own college. They're gonna be like, oh, these drunk fucking idiots.
Are you
Don't
in
do it."
college?
No. But we're saying to my college.
Oh.
Um,
USC.
Yeah.
He's a young guy. They'll go, man.
Yeah.
They probably won't even catch you, dude.
Yeah, if I'm fast enough.
They'll lock you up for like
They're like,
a
oh no,
couple
it's the door
hours.
frame. Don't touch it.
Yeah, a couple hours in detox. You'll be fine.
All right. Yeah. Was it 1,000?
Yeah.
You say,
Yeah.
Don't have that on my locked in button. Actually,
well, we got video.
Some people like would do it just for like, oh, if this gets 1,000 retweets, I'll do it.
Outside, he's saying vert pipe. Who's doing the vert pipe? Dropping in.
We had a guy.
Chappelle.
Lacey.
Although let's show you a DM that
Oh,
I
yeah,
got from
did-
Chappelle right after the.
I thought it was Tony Hawk got back to you.
No, Tony Hawk didn't.
I had a couple people hit me up about half pipes. One was like, you could just go to the local skate park at so and so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably.
It's scary. Dude.
Are you you skate at all?
Yeah, but
Okay.
dropping a vert pipe, that's.
So Chappelle right after the episode sends this and wrote, "I lied, not doing it." Just immediately. It was not even an hour after we recorded.
It's terrifying. Have you
It
ever
is
stood?
terrifying.
Have you
Yeah,
ever?
but he skateboards,
Yeah.
so I thought like for him it'd be.
Yeah. Dude, staying at the top of one of those things.
Yeah, he was $500.
Yeah.
I'd be 1,000 just to stand at the top.
Not to go down.
Not to go down.
Yeah.
Just to stand.
Dude, I'm gonna be braggy on the pod, but I used to rollerblade,
Nice.
like aggressive, And yeah, I remember standing at the top of the vert pipe on rollerblades.
How much would you do
Did
to
you do it?
rollerblade now?
No. But I did drop in on, but not vert. What?
Would you? How much to drop in on rollerblades now?
You could work up to it. You could use other ramps and be like, all right, let me get the feel for it. We'll sit there with you all day if you need.
If I could work up to it,
Yeah.
let's do 10 grand.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's too
How
much.
about instead of the bus everywhere, rollerblade everywhere for a week?
Oh, dude.
That's more exhausting.
Dude, your quads would be huge.
Yeah.
What are those things when, when this muscle hurts?
How about okay, not rollerblade
Like
everywhere.
shin splints or whatever? Is that a common rollerblade injury?
Shin splint? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Because that's always sore when I fucking.
You
ice
can
skate
still
or-
drive, but anytime you would be walking, then that has to be the rollerblading part.
Yeah, so you're going into the restaurant. You got to put your rollerblades on as you're getting out of the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Up to going to stage, you know.
You just get famous. Everybody like this guy rules.
Yeah. $1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Why are you doing that?" Like, "Why not?" You're like, "I like this guy."
with 2 casts.
Yeah, and then
a
blow
blow-up
up.
doll.
The blow up doll's gonna be fun.
That's
man.
$6,001.
Do you think that they would like? Do you think any restaurant would give you shit like you can't rollerblade in here? Like, all right, I'll leave them at the front if you want.
Probably.
Some you think restaurants would get pissy about
I'm
it?
sure. I rollerbladed into a club one time. A
And they
bar in
probably didn't
college.
like it.
The bouncer, he just looked at it and he's like, whatever.
They're nice. Well, that's college though. That's like
That was
we can't
college.
discriminate
they've got
against
real
gays.
loose. That's funny. Yeah, I was gonna tell him you couldn't, but it's a hate crime.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
That's funny.
But blading on the dance floor,
that'd be dope.
that was sick.
My buddy found a driver's license. This is back in the day. He's my age, maybe. He's my age, but this story is from when he was in college. He found a driver's license when he was fishing, and it was like of a giant black guy that was probably like 70 years old, and it was like 6'8", like this just huge guy. And Scotty isn't a giant black guy. And he was in college. He takes it to the they're all lined up for their IDs, and he gives it to the bouncer, and the bouncer looks at it, and he just was like, all right, because he was like, it's so funny that I'm gonna allow it.
yeah.
Like, it's so
That's great.
ridiculous.
Well, I think by law, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you present an ID, they're off the hook.
Who is?
The bouncer?
No, I think they
Legally.
have to know how to if it's.
They have to
fake
know.
or-
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I
because
think that.
in college I was told like if you just present them with something, it's like you're.
Did Assclown tell you that?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Yes, I made
Wait,
that up.
what do you mean they would have like they could just give them a coupon and they'd go, all right, this
Just like an ID.
Like the bar's off the hook.
If it's a real
you just
ID.
give 'em an
Oh,
ID.
I
yeah,
see.
it's
Oh,
like
I
it's
see.
like they
If it's real.
they checked.
No, they got to be trained and know if it's fake and know if it's you.
So if it's fake and they let you in, they're liable.
Yeah,
that sucks, which is so dumb.
stupid.
Because it's like you can make a pretty good fake, and then also like that's a lot of people to be checking. You're like, dude, I just looked at the birthday. I'm not like an expert in figuring out if it's laminated correctly.
Yeah,
like
you
if the
gotta ask 'em.
birthday's accurate and the picture matches, that's
Forensics.
yeah. Like, and they got these black lights sometimes when you go, Jesus, why are they putting this guy through this?
Yeah.
Like if your birthday matches and the picture looks like you're in. That's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'll have to get your address to send you a blow up doll
Yeah.
after the show.
it's gonna be
I
fun.
want to do it at your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, book
Yeah.
him now.
Oh, deal.
When,
Done.
when are you doing the show?
We haven't set it up.
Oh,
but
I
we
see,
will.
I see. All right, so where
That's
can people find your stuff? How do they check you out?
Chad Goes Deep on Instagram. Chad and JT Go Deep on YouTube, and then we have podcast Going Deep with Chad and JT.
Nice.
And
You guys got some
then-
tour dates coming up too.
Oh yeah, we
right?
got tour dates. You can get chadandjt.com. We'll be Sacramento, San Francisco, Tempe, Fort Worth, Arlington, Virginia, some other stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a blast.
Thanks for doing it, man.
Dude, so fun to be here.
Hell yeah.
Always great to see you guys.
I don't
Yeah.
know I was gonna plug my things real quick. Go to jeffdye.com for all my tour dates. I'm all over the place. I've got a bunch of dates: Jacksonville, Dallas. I'm going all over the place. If you go to jeffdye.com, you go to the calendar. It's all on there. Get your tickets quick. A lot of them are selling out for the theater stuff. But there's still tickets available. We might add shows, so don't give up. Just buy tickets. We love you guys. Josh?
Josh Nelson Comedy. I think I got a show at a Denny's.
That'd be great.
Maybe
We're doing Netflix
You're like
as a
Blink
joke at the
182.
haha.
Remember when Blink 182 did a fucking Denny's recently?
No, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's awesome.
It looked exactly what you're picturing.
Oh no, that's sad.
Just Blink 182 at a Denny's. It was not
Oh,
great.
that's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be around. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you
All right.
guys.
Love you.
Appreciate it.